everybody. Welcome back to Denver Beer and Oil. I went to work on this thing today. Take it to Zach's to get some wipers. He ordered some alongside his Pathfinder. And I was taking a corner just over there and it died. So why not introduce the video this way? I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood and we'll see what there is. Okay, so I'm thinking this is a fuse issue. Still in the parking lot. But you go ahead and there's no lights on the cluster at all. I still have the clock, which is nice, but with no lights, I'm thinking the windows don't work anymore. There's no blower motor, no radio. So now I'm gonna head to Google and do the search for the fuse. But those 30 seconds of freedom where I was driving this $300 thing, best car in the world, just really gets up and goes. So okay, so my background has changed a little bit. I didn't do anything to it, just like poked in the hood and looked at some wires and stuff, and I got back to the car and it was fixed. So it died on a right hand corner and I didn't think anything about it. You know, this thing could die whenever it wants to die because it's so unchecked, but I just took another right hand corner and it died. So I don't know if it's related to that. There's a few wires here on the battery. They're like not really connected to anything, and they go over to this plug, which is like, it's literally a dead end. There's just plastic. Oh, it's okay. Well, it says fuse, but I didn't see any metal contacts in there. Either way, Zach's shop is just like right over there. So if I can't get it to drive over there, I'll just walk over there and see if I can get some help. But we're making it further, just bit by bit, every right turn. So we'll see. Okay, so we're at Zach's now, and we found the issue. So previous owner did some lovely tape wire crap, but essentially this lead is super loose in the connector here. I already pulled it out. So my plan is probably cut this back so it's a little bit better wire. Cut this back and then try and reclamp it in there. But worst case, I'm just gonna hardwire this into the pin that it's supposed to go in on that side. So we'll do that. Okay, I got a butt connector on and redid the whole connector in here, so we should be good. Let's go find out. Okay, moment of truth here. Oh yeah, she's mint. Start her up, clutch in. Oh yeah, stoked. So totally fine now. It's a mess, but this car was never meant to be clean, you know? Hell yeah. All right, so driving this thing, and this is not a race car. It is very loose. I don't think the alignment's quite mint on it or any of that. The brakes need bled pretty bad. There isn't power steering, there isn't AC, there's heat, which is like the minimum, but you know, it's cool to have another car, especially one that does four-wheel drive. Got a turn coming up. So yeah, I'm super stoked to get this out this summer, or this winter, and it'll be my snow rig. And also we're gonna go wheeling, I think, hopefully, if that ship hasn't sailed yet and I'm not too late on the wheeling thing. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a day, same clothes naturally, but I had the opportunity to drive this home and all around, no plates, red and dirty, and this thing is super fun. You can't speed in it, obviously, because it's super slow, but there's nothing more, like, it's just really satisfying to drive a car that's already rugged, it's already beat, it's not trying to be anything else, and it doesn't frustrate you when shit doesn't work. Like, in driving the E38, if something doesn't work, I'm like, man, I'm letting this car go to crap. But this thing, I mean, it's just a beater, so I'm really stoked on it. We'll see what it gets for mileage, but the plan is to drive this and then work on my E38. So those of you guys asking for some E38 content, you'll be getting a lot soon. I think I'm gonna do like a full rear suspension refresh as well. But that's cool and all about the Pathfinder, but Will's got another E30 turbo in the shop. He's about to run it on the dyno. It's got a teeny weeny compressor and it's a 2.5 liter instead of a 2.7. So we're expecting like what, 300 wheel?
I would guess right now, judging by his complaint of lack of power, it probably makes 220.
Okay.
I think at the end of the day, as long as there's nothing broken mechanically, we should be able to get it over 300, hopefully. I don't know how much boost he wants to run though, so I gotta call him.
We're right on.
We'll find out. However, I did make 435 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque on another 2.7i turbo E30 last night. So that's the combo. If you guys want the combo, that's the combo.
M20s are coming out. And it had a cam too, right?
272 is exactly the same as Chris's, except it had a 272 cam and an eBay GT35 turbo.
Okay, so I know I was gonna close out the last video, or this video, with that E30 on the dyno. I didn't do that. Do you remember how much Dane's E30 made?
I made 389, and I don't remember how much torque.
So 389 with XXX torque. So that's pretty cool. It's not as fast as ours. We're thinking 2.5 liter and smaller turbo contribute to those things. So, but this thing does leak a little bit. I'm not concerned. Oil pressure light.
That's just sweating horsepower, man.
Yeah, it's sweating horsepower. It means it's got fluid. Oil pressure lights on at idle, all these things, but I don't care. This thing's a blast to drive. It's really shitty and it's perfectly shitty. So thank you guys for watching. There might be some more content on this in the future, and yeah, stay tuned for more.
We gotta take our rigs off road.
We do. We do.